All right, good morning, class.
Good morning.
All right, so my topic is going to be about the ancient Egyptian number system. That's
Oh,
why.
wait, Ron, before you get started, real quick. Class, make sure you give our presenters your undivided attention, please, and thank you. I don't want to hear any clicking on the keyboard, typing. As you can see, Ron went all out this morning. So please give Ron and the other four presenters your undivided attention, please, and thank you. All right, Ron, go ahead.
All right. Okay, good morning, everybody. My name's Ron Weston, and we're going to be talking about the ancient Egyptian number system this morning. All right, this is just to give you a general idea where the area we're talking about is right in here. Okay, the history and development of the number system from the Egyptians. The Egyptians used a written numeration that was changed into holographic writing, which enabled them to know the whole numbers to 1 million. It had a decimal base, and it allowed for the additive principle. In this notation, there was a special sign for the power of 10. For every 1 is a vertical line. For 10, it's a sign with the shape of an upside down U. And for 100, it's spiral rope. 1,000 was a lotus blossom. For 10,000 was a raised finger slightly bent. And for 100,000 was a tadpole. And for 1 million, a kneeling genie with upraised arms. Okay, this is a display of the numbers system. For the 1, it's just a single stroke. They actually call it a hill bone for the 10, the coiled rope, which, as you can remember from some of the other classes, this seems to be a really good sign for all the other number systems. The lotus flower, the pointed finger, slightly bent, the tadpole, and then they call the seven guy a scribe. All right. And I pretty much just explained it to you again, but once again, the staff, the hill bone, the coil rope, the pointing finger, the lotus, the tadpole, and this is actually how they wrote them out from our number system to their number system. So when you got to 10, you just made a single one, but 20 would be 2 of them, 30 would be 3, 4, etc. And then you do the same thing with hundreds. 1 row, 2 ropes, 3 ropes, 4 ropes, up to 5 ropes. Okay, and in the writing, the numbers with the largest decimal point in order will be written first. So the numbers were written from right to left. And this is an example of 46,206. It's kind of hard to read this writing right here, but as you can see, you got the 4, and then you have the 6, then 2, and then 6. All right, and now that everybody has the worksheet in front of them for the addition, this is how it was used. And if you look on your addition paper, you guys can follow along. You need who else came in late? Someone else. Okay. So what's the last one? Okay, so what you want to do is you take, this is 9 plus 1. So with 9 plus 1, you would make 9 of these single steps. And then plus 1, so you'd have your 9 sticks there, plus 1 there, and that's going to give you 10. So your answer will actually just be this 10, but when you write it out, you're going to have 9 sticks there, 1 stick there. Same thing with over here. You're going to have 7 of the sticks, 2 of the sticks, and then altogether you will have a total of 9 sticks down here. And what I'm going to do is, since you guys, yeah, go ahead, you got questions?
I just asked you, did they use
When they added them and they subtracted them, yes, they did. And they actually did multiplication and division, but that's a little more in detail than what I'm gonna go over with everybody this morning. So that's why we're just gonna stick to the basic concepts of addition and subtraction. All right, now everybody is in two groups, and what I'm gonna do is on these addition ones, I want you all to get in your team, and I want you to complete the paper. And the first team that gets it right is gonna have the choice of whether they want to go for the meats or if they want to go with the vegetables first. Okay.
So we just drawing the answer?
Yes, you're gonna draw in the answer on there. So as a team, you guys can correlate. We'll take one from each one. I'll give you guys just a few minutes. Professor Williams, that's your piece back there. So go ahead and dive in while I'm talking, so you can get the head start on there.
Yes. Queen.
That one says, Nickel Road, North Block.
This one? Yeah, 1+6. Yeah, I know, it came out a little blurry. I apologize about that.
Yeah, that's about right.
This one? Bottom left? 6.
We're done. Okay, we're done.
Okay, we're done. Done over there? Alright.
Done.
Alright.
I think we all have this.
Okay, I just need one sheet from, I just need one sheet for your team. Alright. So what do you guys wanna get, we're gonna not do this right now, but this leads into the second part. So I need to know what you guys want, the meat tray first dibs at, or the vegetable tray first dibs at? Okay, that's meat, you guys are the vegetables. Alright, now, moving on. Right. Okay, and then the same thing, what we're gonna do here for the subtraction, what you're gonna do is, like, for example, this first one, it's gonna be the 10, and then minus 5, 6, so you're gonna take 5 of them away. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you the first one, it's gonna be 5, so you just have 5, 6 there. On this one, you're gonna have the horseshoe and a 1 beside it, which is gonna represent 11, and then the bottom one is gonna be just a regular 10. So in your groups, go ahead and get this. This is gonna determine who gets to go first on the group.
I didn't get a subtraction.
You didn't get a subtraction one? Okay. Alright, so this will determine the fairness on what team's gonna get a go dive in first. I'll give you just a few minutes to correlate with that. A battle between the generals and the warriors. Who's gonna come out on top? Who's feasting first?
We're done.
You're done? Alright. David said, we might be the vegetables, but we're eating first. Alright, so these guys over here are gonna get to eat first, but you guys, so what it is when you guys go to eat, you have to wait till they get done getting their meats first. But on the vegetables and the fruits, you guys are all about it. And then after because they did win the challenge for the meat first, so I had to divide it a little for the competition here and everything. Alright, and the similarities between the number system, between our number system and their number system, is that we are a 10-based system just like they are. We just write ours out with just single ones, and then mark it by thousands, millions, billions, and trillions. Whereas they use just sticks for their 9, and then hieroglyphics for the remaining other characters and symbols. Okay, and this is just to give you, this is a little something extra you really so much need to know, but I thought it was pretty interesting when I was researching this, that for each letter of the alphabet, they actually had different designs for it too. Like here's the woman symbol, this is the man symbol. I can't believe they had swimming pools, but I guess it's not as it was over in Egypt. I guess they probably needed a couple of them, so that was the symbol for the pool. And as you can see on some of the rest of those there. And here's just an example of, you can see the number system in this, how they used it, some of the different things here, and then they wrote with not only their words, using the alphabet, but they also used numbers. Well, I thought that was pretty interesting. Here's my references that I used to create the PowerPoint with. Alright, now, here's the thing, because we already divided everybody else up into teams, and nobody wrote on their final paper, did they? The one that looks like this? No writing on it, right? You didn't get one of those? Who didn't get one besides her? Everybody, you didn't get one either? Okay.
Oh, I have 2. That's why.
Alright, now what we're going to do for this test, this is the best I could draw, and I actually had a little card. So here's your $1 million. This is the final prize for everybody in the class. No cheating, no asking your neighbors or anything. The first person that can correctly answer, when I say go, so don't start writing yet. Everybody's paper better still be blank too. So, first person that can answer all 8 of those questions comes up here with the correct answer on each one, gets the $1 million card, or the $1 million number card, and with this card, you get your full line of the whole entire spread. The meat, the vegetables, the fruits, everything. So this is the card that you want, and we'll go ahead and start now. Go!
I'm done.
As I said, the first person brings it up. Okay, give us up here. Let's see who's got the correct answers.
Yeah, correct answer.
Yeah.
In case you got it wrong.
Good job. He had it correct. So here's, oh wait a minute, who was second? You were?
Yeah, but.
From your paper, because I forgot you got a 0 because you came in late. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Alright, she's second. It's just like Survivor, there's a twist every season, you never know. And she is actually correct, so congratulations. You got the $1 million card. Alright, so as soon as she goes through there, Special team, well, go ahead, you're able to go now. And I had juice back there, I had cups, I got the juice, and then this team will be able to grab their veggies and fruits, and then after that, you guys got the meat, and then everybody
And
can
you chose the
help themselves
answers.
with everything.
For real.
What were the answers?
Oh, okay. On the final one, the first one was 71, 47, 95, 23, 68, 156, 853, and 417.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes.
So I noticed this even when I was like researching stuff for the topic test, but then I noticed it again in your presentation. For the 100,
Yeah.
sometimes it goes that way and sometimes it goes that way.
That one, yeah.
That's
I'm
like
not
two
su-
different symbols.
Yeah,
Really?
it looks like, that's what I referenced to when I started the presentation. I know it's like each thing's like the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Romans, the Greeks and all that. They all used that road symbol, so I'm believing 100 was probably the exchange value that they probably used in force as a worldwide probably numeric number that everybody knew, okay, you got a rope, it's gonna be equal to
Either,
100.
no matter what way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did anybody need to see any of the other slides or anything? Anybody got any other questions or anything?
Alright, thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Costume for this. Right.
Alright, $1 million game done.
Where's mom? I'll see it.
No, there are 5 presentations.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Yeah, let's go next. Thanks, Rob. That was excellent.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you have a 0 on your card, you have to eat last. You're not part of the group that you said.
Oh. My goodness.
So everybody go ahead and dig in now.
I'm good.
Alright, Catherine, you're up next. Yay.
It's gonna take a minute, so.